everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with a beautiful Christmas DIY that we are going to have so much fun making. And again, as you know, on my channel, very easy stuff we've got going on here. Okay, so we are going to be making some, I don't really even know what to call them. So I'm just going to say some beautiful Christmas lights maybe on poles. Before I actually finish this video, I'm going to come up with a name. But this is where we're going to start, okay? So I got 3 of these jars here. They have silver little lids on them that unscrew, just like that. Actually, they don't even unscrew. I wasted time. They pop off. For the love. So I did get 3 of these here. And I got 3 of these candlestick holders. So we have 2 of the smaller ones, and then we have a taller one. And they are already black, and we're just going to leave them that way. We're not even going to bother those. And what we're going to do is unscrew these tops or pop these tops off. And as you can see, I already started. And we are going to paint these black. Now, I'm using this Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. Pretty sure that came from... well, I was going to say Walmart, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. But you can use any black paint. I even had like the Apple Barrel black acrylic paint, or not acrylic, matte paint. But this is just the one that I have. So this is how I do it. So I just take my little sponge thing here and I just go all around it. Now it will not cover on the first one. So I just kind of like lay a base around the entire thing. And I just cover that. So at least we have, I always do that. I come over here and then you guys can't see. I just go all the way around it and just get like, just my base on there. So I just paint that and then I'm going to dry that, but I am just going to pause you because I'm going to use the hair dryer here and I don't want it to be too loud. So I'm just going to dry this quick. Okay, so we're dry and I'm just going to go around it for a second time. And this is just to kind of achieve the coverage on these tops that I want to. So we're just going around it the second time here. Now you'll see when you're doing it that it doesn't cover completely, but we are going to fix that. Again, just trying to get our base pretty much down. And also if you're holding it like this and you want to use like a hair dryer or like a little heat gun, just remember that it's metal. It does heat up, so just be careful. So I'm left a clump on the top there. So I'm just going to dry this. All right, and now we're dry. And then round 3, but this is how I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to take our sponge here and I'm going to, let's get some paint on there. And I'm going to dab all the way around, covering this lid by dabbing. Now you'll notice when you dab like this, it does cover so much better. But I like it because it kind of like adds a little bit of texture. Like some things I like painted just nice and flat, but with this I kind of want to just give it a little bit of texture here. And we're just going to dab all the way around the top. And then all the way around the sides here. So it does a couple of things. Like I said, it covers a little bit better and it gives it that really cool texture that I like. So just all the way around, dabbing away. And then we're gonna dry. Okay, so we are nice and dry, and as you can see, the coverage is perfect, and it has that little bit of texture on it that I like. So the other thing that I do quickly is I grab this acrylic sealer. This is the matte finish here. Just shake that up, give it a little bit of a, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Just coat the top of this, just so I'm not spraying on my camera there. So as you can see, it's nice and wet now. and it will dry. And this dries pretty quickly. So I'm just going to set that down there, and we're going to let that part dry. And we're going to move the paint out of the way as soon as I find somewhere. We're going to scoot that out of the way, and then we are going to start with the jar part of this DIY. Okay, so we are going to, I just got some stuff ready for us, start with the glass part of these jars. Now, I'm going to be using glitter. You can use any glitter that you want, any clear glitter, because like my mom gave me this, so like I'm not even exactly sure where it's from. There's this extra fine glitter that she had too, that she's probably had a while. They sell it at the Dollar Tree. They sell it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart. So you can get the clear glitter anywhere, okay? So I was going to do this with Mod Podge in the inside. Unfortunately, I can't find it. So I literally bought some today. And I just went through all of my things and I can't find it. So what I'm going to use is this multi-purpose spray glue that I got from the Dollar Tree. So we're just going to shake this up, and we are going to spray the inside of our glass. Not overdoing it, just spraying the inside here. Now, you might get a little bit, so we're just going to tip it over here to kind of get out some of the excess here. I'm going to take our glitter, and we're going to dump some in. And I just am using like the top of this here to kind of hold it on there, and we're just going to kind of shake it up. And then once you get it pretty much around, we're just going to do this to cover the inside with this glitter here. So just get it all in there, all around. And this is going to give it like that frosted look, which I think is fantastic. I don't want it too thick, so we're just going to go around it just like this, letting your glitter fall. And then you'll have the inside nice and covered with this glitter. And this, you can see it on the outside, which I think is fantastic. The glue may take a little bit to dry. It does say dries clear. That's fine. It doesn't really say how long, but I am going to kind of just like easily maybe blow some hot air in there to dry that. But that is what we're going to do with these. So again, just taking our glue, spraying the bottom, and spraying the sides in there. Now you don't have to go real heavy-handed. Just kind of dumping out the excess stuff, and then dumping in our glitter. And then just going around to make sure you get it covered. So simple, right? And just doing that all the way around to give it this really cool frosted look. And there you have it. So nice on the inside. I'm just going to add a little bit more in this one. I feel like it didn't cover as good as the other ones, but this is it. We're just going to turn and shake, get that all in the glue, and then dump out the rest. But this is exactly what I'm looking for here. So a nice frosted glass top. So all three of these are now done. I tested one beforehand and just, you know, see if it was going to work. So we're just going to let those dry for a minute, or, well, probably for a while. If you don't use something to heat that to dry it quicker, it's probably going to take a little while. So I'm just going to try to clean this up here without making too much of a mess. Wow. There we go. Get that out of our way. That is the end of that part now that I am covered in glitter. But yeah, so nice little frosted. Love them. So we're just going to leave those sit a minute. I am just going to pause this for a second and just kind of blow some hot air in there and try to dry this glue a little bit so we can keep going. All right, so we're just going to get our candlesticks here. Cut these little tags off of them. What I was going to do, and I completely forgot, and I just cleaned that up. Go figure. I'm just going to grab us another piece of this paper here. Because I wanted to put a little bit of glitter here at the bottoms of these. So this here we might use just a little bit of this tacky glue. We're going to try that out here. Maybe. It's not this easy. No, it really doesn't want to come out. All right. Well, we are just going to take our spray glue again. And we're just going to glue around the edges of this. I don't want to cover the whole thing, just a little bit. And then move this one out of the way. And grab us a different one. Take our glitter and go just around the edges like this. Just to add a little bit more to it. It's kind of just going to be a bunch of moving this back and forth here. So we don't get the glitter and the glue and the glue and the glitter. Bring this back. Get our next one. And just lightly going around the edges there. Move that out of the way. Bring our glitter pad back. And move up, sorry. And just go right around the bottom. See? Beautiful. And we're going to do it to our last one here. So right around. Again, not real heavy-handed with this spray. Very lightly. And then back with the glitter. Just like that. So that's going to give the bottom base a really cute little frosted look as well. We're going to dump our glitter back in. That is that part. So far, very easy peasy. Now you're going to want to let these sit and dry a little bit, but I'm just going to keep moving just so we can continue. So this is where we are going to take, make sure my glue gun's working. It's not. Because I didn't plug it in, guys. Okay, well, we're going to wait a second. We'll get that glue gun heated up. So a little bit of E6000 and a little bit of hot glue. Hot glue I'm going to use just because that way it kind of holds it for demonstration purposes of the video. And then we are going to be using some bows. Again, with all the different Christmas stuff, you have berries and greenery and pine cones. And This is, again, I like to say this is the part where you get to choose how you want to decorate this, because it is, again, personal style, personal preference. So, but once our hot glue gun here heats up, we are going to just be putting some E6000 right around the edges. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue so we can hold this in place. And we are going to glue this right to the bottom so we have it on a little stand. And that's what we're going to do with all three of them. Just got to give that a minute to heat up. All right, so I decided I would wait for that to heat up. I'm going to take these little branches here. These are the tie backs that you get at the Dollar Tree. And we're going to be using these to wrap around our pole of, oh geez, our pole here. So the good thing about this is that it has the wire in there. So we can just twist this on, and we're going to go all the way around and just keep wrapping this until you reach the bottom here. Trying not to knock off my glue and glitter down there because it has not dried all the way. But, so I'm just going to wrap it all the way around just like that. And this one's easy because, again, like I said, it has a wire. So you just start it, twist that on there so it has a nice grip, and then just all the way around our pole here. See, perfect. And we'll do it to this one as well. This one you may end up needing two, but we're just going to start this and then wrap all the way down. And then I'm going to take a second one for this. And then just wrap. Just like that. And now they're completely covered, our little bases here. All right, hot glue is working. So, E6000. Now you can use all E6000 across the board here. Again, I am using the hot glue just so we can get this together for the video. And I gotta stab a hole. There we go. So, and I gotta get a bigger thing because these little ones here run out pretty quick. There's so much in there, it's just they're hard to squeeze sometimes. Okay, so we're just gonna add it in sections right along the top. And then we're gonna use our hot glue and go in the sections that we did not go with the E6000 because they say to not mix it. So we're just gonna go in between where we did use it. Take our bottom here and get it in the center and hold that down there. Just give that a couple minutes. Oh, look at that. Now that's crazy. As I'm filming, look what just landed on me. I hope that's good luck. It's a ladybug. I really do hope that's good luck. Just landed on my shirt. I'm going to put her over here so she can crawl around on the table. Oh my goodness. Right? So I'm just going to do the same thing with all three and I'll be right back. Okay, so all three are put together and this is what we have so far. And I already am in love with this. So I'm going to drop this camera down a little bit more so you can get more of a head-on view here. Okay, so this is what they look like. I'm in love already. Now, it's going to be your decision if you want, like, because this part has like a lifted piece at a center. I'm going to actually kind of spin these and use these as the front. But this is where you get to be creative and do your own thing here. So I do have these really cute black and red bows. We're just going to pull the ties out of the back, and I'm going to glue this right here in the front. So I'm just going to turn it just so I can see it for a second. Just a little bit of hot glue here. And we're just going to glue this right to the candlestick itself. So that is what it will look like. I'm just going to do it to these three. And again, I mean, you can leave this just like this, because to me, I think this is perfect. You know, I love like the less is more, but sometimes more is more. You just, however, as I said, everybody's style and taste is so different. So it's really your call. But this is just going to be my little take on it. I'm just going to glue those bows right in the center. And look how cute already, right? Now this is where you can have a little bit of fun if you want. You can get, let's get out of the mess here. You can get some berries, add some berries to this. So many different options. You can leave it as is. We can add some stuff. Trying to see what else we have laying around here. I got tons of stuff, guys. If you want, you can even like pop off some of these berries and just add a little bit to the bottom, which we might actually do because that's kind of cute. These were just on a holly, what does it say, holly berry piece from the Dollar Tree. Trying to see, I do have more. Okay, so I'm going to, let me just see if I want to add, and I think that's really all I'm going to do. I'm just going to take our little berries that I just popped off of there. We're going to go with the hot glue right down the stem, and we're just going to stick it to the side of the bottom here. And I'm going to do that on both sides, and then I'll be able to turn it around and let you see what we got. So look how cute. So cute. So that's it. We're just going to add a little bit of berries down here at the bottom of each one. Do the same thing on all of them, as I do have 2 of these bundles here. So I'm just going to pop these off so we have 2 for each one. And we are just going to glue these right down at the bottom here. Again, just hang on to that for a second or two. Let that cool some so it gets a nice grip. Same thing with this side. And then the last one. And we're almost done already. Like, how fantastic, right? And they're stunning. I mean, at least I think so. I'm a little biased, though. Trying to get this one to stay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Look at these. Like, I'm in love. Loving, loving, loving. Now, here is pretty much the ending of it. This is going, again, to be your complete choice. Now, you have 2 different things you can do here. So we have the LED tea light candles. Now, you can use this for the inside, or You can get you some of these little fairy lights. These are from Amazon. I am just more attracted to these because of how small and flat the base is. But you can, let me get over here, unravel these. My goodness. Unravel these here. And you can stick these on the inside, just kind of stretching them out a little bit, and then you're going to like kind of crunch them back up here. But you can take these, pop that sucker out of there, turn those on, and kind of just stuff those on the inside. So again, however you are going to like them. So you have two different options here of how you want these lit up. So you might want to just move these around a little bit, get those in there. So two different options here. And then you'll just put your lids on top. And that is that. I'm in love with them. I just think they're great. Again, you can add more. You can change it up. I just went with the red and black. I love it. I'm going to just pause you for a second, move these so we can get a better look, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so there they are, all finished. I kept the two different lights just so you can see how they look. I am preferring the flickering tea light candle, to be very honest, but to each their own. You can have them more bright like this if you wanted to look more like a street light. And this guy here, that candlestick looks like it's a little crooked. So I'm going to see if I can actually bend that a little bit. I'll probably end up breaking it, right? But I'm going to try to straighten that one out. But I love these. I think they are so stinking cute. But look at these, right? I love these. So just some really cute Christmas candle lights. I love them. I hope you do too. And it was so easy. It's so easy and so beautiful. And again, love this time of year. So look how crooked that one is. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, bye now.